dedicated to self-surrender. And so for the other 6. And through non-apprehension. 7. And again the great vehicle, i.e., the Eightfold Path. It consists of right view, right intention, right speech, right conduct, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. What is right view? Here a bodhisattva, who courses in perfect wisdom, develops right view as a limb of the path, based upon detachment, dispassion, and cessation, dedicated to self-surrender. And so for the other 7. And that through non-apprehension. 8. And again the great vehicle, i.e., the 3 concentrations, i.e., the emptiness concentration, the sign-less concentration, the wish-less concentration. What is the emptiness concentration? The stability of through which contemplates all dharmas as empty of own marks. Emptiness as a door to deliverance. And so with the sign-less and wish-less concentration. These 3 doors to deliverance are the 3 concentrations. In them one should train. And through non-apprehension. 9. And again, the great vehicle, i.e., the 11 cognitions. They are the cognitions of suffering, origination, stopping, path, of extinction, of non-production, of dharma, the subsequent cognition, the cognition conforming to worldly convention, the cognition of mastery, the cognition according to fact. 1. The cognition of suffering, the cognition of the non-production of suffering. 2. The cognition of origination is the cognition of the forsaking of origination. 3. The cognition of stopping is the cognition that ill has been stopped. 4. The cognition of the path is the cognition of the Holy Eightfold Path. 5. The cognition of extinction is the cognition of the extinction of greed, hate, and delusion. 6. The cognition of non-production is the cognition of the non-production of the places of rebirth, and of becoming. 7. The cognition of Dharma is the cognition which determines the 5 skandhas as mere artificial constructs. 8. The subsequent cognition is the cognition that the I, and the other sense fields, as well as the physical elements and links are impermanent, etc. 9. The cognition conforming to worldly convention is the cognition by the heart of the hearts of other beings and persons. 10. The cognition of mastery is the cognition of the path. 11. The cognition according to fact is the Tathagata's cognition of the knowledge of all modes. And that through non-apprehension. 10. And again, the great vehicle, i.e., 3 dominants. They are 1. The faculty I shall come to understand the not yet understood. 2. The faculty of understanding. 3. The faculty of one who has fully understood. 1. The faculty I shall come to understand the not yet understood is the virtue of faith. Vigor, mindfulness, concentration and wisdom of those persons who are learners and who have not yet completely mastered these virtues, do not entirely manifest hem, and need further disciplining. 2. The faculty of understanding is the virtue of faith, vigor, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom of persons who are learners and who have mastered them. 3. The faculty of one. Who has fully understood, is the virtue of faith, vigor, mindfulness, concentration and wisdom of the persons who are adepts, of arhats, pratyeka Buddhas, bodhisattvas and tathagatas. And that through non-apprehension. 11. And again, the great vehicle, i.e., 3 concentrations. They are 1. The concentration with thought applied and discursive. 2. The concentration without thought applied, and with only thought discursive. 3. The concentration without either thought applied or thought discursive. 1. Is identical with the first trance see no. 2. Is the interval between the first and the second trance. 3. Covers the trances form the second to the attainment of the trance of the cessation of perception and feeling. And that through non-apprehension. 12. and again, the great vehicle, i.e., the 10 recollections. They are the recollection of the Buddha, the Dharma, the community, of morality, renunciation, the gods, of agitation, of death, of that which concerns the body, of breathing, and that through non-apprehension. And again, the great vehicle, i.e., 13. The 4 trances, 14. The 4 unlimited, 15. The 4 formless attainments, 16. The 8 deliverances, and 17. The 9 attainments of successive stations. 13. The 4 trances. 1. Here a bodhisattva, who courses in perfect wisdom, dwells, detached form sense desires, detached form evil and unwholesome dharmas, in the attainment of the first trance, which is with thoughts applied, and discursive, born of detachment, full of rapture and ease. 2. Through the appeasement of thoughts applied and discursive, through inward serenity, through the unification of his heart, he dwells in the attainment of the second trance, which is without thoughts applied and discursive, born of concentration, full of rapture and ease. 3. Through distaste for rapture he dwells even-mindedly, mindful, and clearly conscious, and he experiences with the body that ease of which the holy ones declare. He that is even-minded and mindful dwells at ease. And thus he dwells in the attainment of the third trance. 4. From the forsaking of ease, from the forsaking of ill, and from the previous going to rest of gladness and sadness, he dwells in the attainment of the fourth trance, which is neither painful nor pleasurable, but is utter purity of even-mindedness and mindfulness, and that through non-apprehension. 14. The 4 unlimited. 1. Here a bodhisattva, who courses in perfect wisdom, dwells with a thought connected with friendliness, a thought which is vast, extensive, non-dual, unlimited, free from hostility, rivalry, hindrance, or injury to anyone. He radiates friendliness in the 10 directions of the world, which has as its highest development the dharma-element, and the space-element as its terminus. 2, 3, 4. And so similarly with compassion, sympathetic joy, and impartiality, and that through non-apprehension. 15. The 4 formless attainments. 1. By completely overcoming all perceptions of form. By the going to rest of the perceptions of impact, by not attending to the perceptions of manifoldness, on thinking endless space, he dwells in the attainment of the station of endless space. 2. By completely overcoming the station of endless space, on thinking infinite consciousness, he dwells in the attainment of the station of infinite consciousness. 3. By completely overcoming the station of infinite consciousness, on thinking that there is not anything, he dwells in the attainment of the station of nothing whatever. 4. By completely overcoming the station of nothing whatever, he dwells in the attainment of the station of neither perception nor non-perception. And that through non-apprehension. 16. The 8 deliverance. 1. Having form, he sees form. 2. Not perceiving inward form, he sees outward forms. 3. He becomes resolved on emptiness. 4-7. Are identical with the 4 formless attainments. 8. Through having in every way overcome the station of neither perception nor non-perception, he dwells in the attainment of the trance of the cessation of perception and feeling. And that through non-apprehension. 17. The 9 attainments of successive stations. They are 1-4, the 4 trances. 5-8, the 4 formless attainments. 9. The trance of the cessation of perception and feeling. 18. And again, the great vehicle, i.e., the 10 powers of a Tathagata. They are here, Subhuti, a bodhisattva who courses in perfect wisdom. 1. Wisely knows, as it really is, what can be as what can be, and what cannot be as what cannot be. 2. He wisely knows, as they really are, the karmic results of past, future, and present actions and undertakings of actions, as to place and cause. 3. He wisely knows, as they really are, the various elements in the world. 4. he wisely knows, as they really are, the various dispositions of other beings and persons. 5. He wisely knows, as they really are, the higher and lower faculties of other beings and persons. 6. He wisely knows, as it really is, the way that leads everywhere. 7. He wisely knows, as they really are, the defilement and purification of all trances, deliverances, concentrations, and meditational attainments, as well as the emergence from them. 8. He recollects his various previous lives. 9. With his heavenly eye he knows the decease and rebirth of beings as it really is. 10. Through the extinction of the outflows, he dwells in the attainment of that emancipation of his heart and wisdom, which is without outflows, and which he has, in this very life, well known and realized by himself. He wisely knows that birth is exhausted for me. The higher spiritual life has been lived. I have done what had to be done. After this becoming there will be none further. And all that without any apprehension whatever.